Today I'm going to talk to you about the latest Lee Daniels project with Monique, starring Monique, called The Reading. It's the first project that these two have done or collaborated on together since their feud and eventual recent reconciliation. The project, again, is produced by Lee Daniels and Monique and her husband Sydney, and is directed by director Courtney Glaudet. The movie stars Monique, and she plays the loving wife and mother. She's in an idyllic marriage, beautiful home, everything seems perfect. In the first 5 minutes of this movie, something terrible happens that changes the trajectory of her life. So then we fast forward to a year later, where she is on a talk show talking about the tragedy that happened to her, and she's on a book tour on the talk show circuit, discussing the book based on her family tragedy. And then it introduces us to a young psychic, young college age young lady who does psychic readings, where she does have a gift. She doesn't necessarily use it for good things most of the time. So the basic premise is that in order to promote her book, Monique's character, who I think is named Emma in this movie. So Emma is on a talk show talking about the tragedy that happened to her, and she's on a book tour on the talk. And then it introduces us to a young psychic, young college age young lady. In order to promote her book, Monique's character, who I think is named Emma in this movie. So Emma gets the young lady and her friends to do a psychic reading for her, a seance, I guess. They're going to record it with the intent of it being a tie-in to help sell her project, to help sell her book. And things go horrifically wrong after that, as you'll see. The movie is a thriller, but it has supernatural elements, which I love because I love horror. And I guess some would say that it's kind of uneven because it kind of changes trajectory kind of a quarter of the way through. And you find out that Monique's character, Emma, may not be the person that she presented herself to be. And that is uncovered with the help of the young lady that plays the psychic. So the rest of the movie just kind of follows along these people the young people trying to escape Monique's house. And you just get a lot of twists along the way, and you find out a lot more about Monique's character. Now, a lot has been made, specifically again on Black Twitter, about the fact that Monique seems to play crazy very well. But I've seen Monique in other things, and to her credit, she has a lot of range. I've seen Monique do drama. I've seen, obviously, in Precious. I've seen Monique do comedy, and I've seen her do things in between. So to be fair to her, I think she's a really, really gifted actress, and I think she can do a lot of things. I love the basic premise of the movie. I think it's original. I think it's unique. And again, there were moments where it was very, very creepy, because it is at the end of the day. I didn't look to see what the original category is, what they're calling this one, but I'm calling it a thriller / horror movie with kind of more thriller than horror. So I suggest that you watch this film. You can find it on BET. I got to BET via Hulu, so I'm not sure how these channels are doing their thing today, but it's a BET production. And overall, I liked it. I would recommend it if you're looking for something unique, an original storyline, and if you like Monique, and a lot of people do. Monique gets a bad reputation sometimes, I think, because she speaks her mind a lot. But just to get on my soapbox for a little bit, it's hard being a black woman in America. We got to catch it from our own people. We got to catch it from men and from women and from our employers. And sometimes you have to fight for that respect, and sometimes that can come off as having a chip on your shoulder. But Monique's a lot like me. She's not going to let things just roll off of her back so easily. If you insult her or you disrespect her, you're probably going to hear about it. So I know Monique has been courting a lot of controversy here lately. But this is a good movie, and again, I think she's a wonderful actress. I think she can play more than crazy, and I'm kind of glad to see her and Lee Daniels back together. This was an original script, I think. It did have some plot holes. I mean, on the plus side, again, it was creepy, original, and things like that. But there are some things that could have used a little bit more work. And to be honest with you, I would have liked to see, had it been a little bit more of a polished production, maybe got a little bit more better acting, people who can match Monique's energy and her talent, and maybe clean up the screenplay a little bit, get rid of some of those plot holes. I could see this movie being a theatrical release. So if you choose to watch it, be sure to stick through to the credits, midway credit scene, and they have a scene in there that implies that this might not be the last installment in the reading. And to be quite honest with you, I liked it so much, I would actually like to see a sequel to this movie, or a prequel or something like that. I think there's a lot more story to be told here. So if you get an opportunity, I would definitely stream The Reading, Lee Daniels production starring Monique. Thank you for watching, and again, be sure to like and subscribe to Movie Widow Media for more content like this and upcoming notifications. Thanks for watching. Until next time.